So you see, when you first meet somebody, you can tell 50% about that person from their social media, whether that be the combination of Instagram, Twitter, or their YouTube. Those three things, if they're a creator, you can really get to know about 50% of a person. And I say 50% of a person because really you have to understand that social media is just satire, alter ego, if you will, for most people, that including me. All right, so half of these things here you don't need to take too serious, but there's a lot of irony and a lot of just realism in what I do have to say here on my social media. So we're gonna do News and Forget next week, timeline edition, my personal account @FirstPickC, and we're gonna just run through my tweets. Not too much action going on here. 680 followers, 629 following. I'm a Yada student, a personality, and a realist who owns Atmo Media. I mean, of course, y'all already know. Follow, subscribe, like, check me out, man. As generic as I can sound and as stereotypical as I can sound. My pinned tweet, the most important tweet. I'm using my voice the best way I know how to today. Go share this rendition poem made to someone who needs to hear. National Last Breath, say their names, Black Lives Matter, oh say can you see? Y'all can go check this out. It is on, this one is actually on my, oh, this one's actually on the Mo Media channel. I thought it was on my rapping channel. But yeah, you guys go check this out. It was June 4th, 2020. It was after the whole George Floyd murder, you know, and I believe that the cop who murdered George Floyd has been sentenced to prison. So look at that, justice for all. There's still a smidge of good, good justice systems out there, good courts. Lord, protect my family. I pray to the Lord, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't believe it. Yes, I pray to the Lord every morning. I get on my knees and I pray and I say thank you for everything that I do have. I'm very grateful for this house that I own. I'm very grateful for the cars that I have. I'm very grateful for the income that I generate. I'm very grateful for the work that I get to do that makes me an income. And those are all material things, but me Taylor Gang. I'm still Taylor Gang. I'm still Taylor Gang. Shout out Wiz. I just retweeted Level 9 Studios. That's my guy Scott Barrett. Check him out if you're in Vegas. The #1 podcasting spot. Yeah, I gotta say #1, and that's where I started before room service. Podcasting spot, recording studio, and he even makes beats on that side of town. So go F with the boy. Scott Vera at Level 9 Studios, man. He just got to work with Taylor Rooks, Jabari Smith Jr., and Bleacher Report. They recorded that viral moment in Level 9 Studios.
I would have cooked them too.
You would have cooked Michael Jordan?
Man, nobody got more confidence than 12.
Right.
You know, on Twitter, I gotta repost my TikTok videos. TikTok is blowing up for me personally. TikTok is a great place where you can get seen from a whole new audience that aren't your peers, that are just gonna watch the videos and never press a button and just keep scrolling, and then tell you in the DMs how much they support you and like what you do.
Remember, always stay humble and fly samurai.
Glock Talk Big T-shirt, hated apparel. I'm wearing the brand, you know, that I respect so much, man. Hopefully you see them at Agenda this year, who knows? But shout out to Hated, man. Glock Talk Big T-shirt, hated apparel. Yeah. Oh, here's one that didn't do so well. Remember, this is what y'all wanted. Instead of "Oh Blonde Girl, where the love at?" Let's go viral. And you know, at the wedding, 2 black girls, a couple of black queens rapping to a song, but it didn't get as hot. You know what I'm saying? When that white girl was rapping, drinking Lil Baby, oh man, that blew up crazy. That just goes to show you. I even supported it, so that just goes to show you what we really enjoy here. News and Forget next week, all about the negativity. Agree to disagree. Let's always agree to disagree, people. Please. Look at this, look. I'm very positive. Latinos are in fact one of the most hardworking people in the US. The story behind that is I was at the DMV of all places here in Las Vegas. The worst place to be is the DMV. I was there at 5 in the morning. No, sorry. I was there at 6 in the morning. Just for them to open up at 8, and I was walking because I went there and they denied me for some BS. So I went there 6 in the morning. Guess who was first in line? That means they were there 5 or even 4:30 in the morning. I was there 6 a.m., 5 a.m., sitting in the foldable reclining chair is a hard-working Mexican man. He had his hat tilted over his head. He napped on the chair like this, just asleep. First in line walking at the DMV. He made sure he got his shit done and done. Oh man, put me on the pitchfork for this one. Hey, on God, don't call me no cis or cisgendered. I don't label you, you don't label me. Let that sink in. The boys' finale sucked! And I even responded to another tweet, right? Here's some context, man. I watched The Boys. I was a fan. You know, it's very cool seeing the anti-heroes and seeing, you know, the evil Superman. That's very interesting to me. I like those shows, okay? But when it comes to The Boys, man, I guess I had really high expectations from Brightburn to The Boys, and seeing powers get used. One, there's barely any hero fights, soups. No soups fighting each other, and when they do, that shit is garbage. And the Black Noir situation. Me seeing what happened to Black Noir. When the Black Noir situation happened, right? He had this whole arc. He had a little character build up. We didn't know who the hell he was. We knew he was black, but like, who the fuck are you? Okay, backstory, nice. Arc of what happened to his face and why he can't speak because he got smashed in the brain by a shield. Wow. So he's got a comeback story. He's running back to Vought ready to kill Soldier Boy. Goes in there sharpening his sword just to be punched in the stomach by Homelander because he didn't tell him he had a daddy. Oh my God. His rugs. Crypto fishes. I don't believe in NFTs, if you're wondering. I don't believe in those. I almost bought some, but thank goodness Gary Vee was selling his piece of shit 5th grader handwritten kitty cats and fishes and bears for $60,000. Thank the Lord I didn't have that. I would have bought it, but Lord, thank you for helping me dodge a bullet. Okay, so your boy does go viral every now and then. You know, not to really pop my own collar, but your boy goes viral every now and then for some very interesting things that I say from the heart. So this tweet right here was North start all me fighting the urge to tell someone I was in the same situation as them because I want them to know they're not alone. But I'm scared it'll come off as competitive or making their situation about myself. So I responded, that just means you're an overthinker. A sane person would respect it if they knew someone shared the same experiences to those who they're venting to. And I meant that, right? An overthinker, okay? I'm an overthinker sometimes, and I had to really reel myself in and be like, okay, pull it back, man. The only one who feels this way about yourself is you. Remember that, kids. You feel some way about yourself, it's only you. A lot of people, even if cringe things happen, I still have memories of cringe things that happened 10 years ago. 10 years ago, in middle school, in elementary school, beginning of high school. But I'm like, no one remembers that but me. And if they do remember it, they got nothing else to do with their fucking time to worry about what somebody did a long time ago when they fucked up. Here it is. Back in January, one more time that I went viral. I mean, you know, every now and then on Twitter, there's a beautiful thing. You can go viral, man. It feels good. You see that? This woman, Lizzo, wasn't, you know, I guess she was waiting on some things to be cleared, the album to get dropped. Her album's out now. I support her. But what the fuck was this? What the hell was this? She had like nothing to do. Literally, you could film yourself doing anything, and that's what you choose to do. That was really gross. So I replied, and here I am. I'm at the top. I'm at the top. I replied to Hip Hop DX. I know, I was a little petty. I was a little rude. Last single didn't hit like her first. Oh, that for a drop of cloud. That is funny. I try to link my stuff, but we ain't get no love. But you see, even I'm not perfect on Twitter. I have things to say that are positive, sometimes negative, funny, sometimes with a little bit of, shade. But it was pretty funny to me that she did that. You don't have to film yourself doing that, but it's your camera. You can do whatever. I'm getting a little bored here. I'm getting bored. All right, I'm bored. I think that's it for now, man. You guys just saw my timeline here. So with that being said, that was News and Forget Next Week. C timeline version. Hope you enjoyed my tweets and the things that I, like to advocate for on my personal accounts. And follow me on Twitter, please. Follow me on Instagram at FirstPickCEE, all social media, at MOEX Media. No more website. Moreofeverythingmedia.com is gone. No more website. I do still got merchandise, but check that out. And yeah, I'm gonna start a new channel. So follow that new channel called News and Forget Next Week. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed day. This is C signing out. Peace.